Manchester United vs Athletic Club on Thursday night, Europa League semi-final, first leg, massive game coming up. I said it about Lyon, but yet again, here we are. We went through, we advanced, we somehow beat Lyon. That was the game of the season, the highlight of the season. Unbelievable comeback, especially the last minute winner for Harry Maguire. But this game against Athletic Club is going to be a tough game, and that's because of many reasons. First leg, we are away from home, which I do prefer, to be honest with you. I would rather go away at Athletic Club and be away from home for the first leg, because that means as long as we can see the game out, can be 0-0, can be 1-0. As long as we're not losing, I'd be comfortable bringing Athletic Club back to Old Trafford, where we do need to advance to the final of the Europa League. But like I said, it's going to be tough, and that is for many reasons. Manchester United cannot seem to score a goal, especially with our attack. No offence, Joshua Zirkzee is out. Rasmus Højlund is not performing on the pitch. I know he did score recently, but overall, his overall game, it's not been great at all. And there's not much positives to say about Rasmus Højlund this season. He's not performed, that's it. Same with Alejandro Garnacho as well. However, he's a young talent, but it's his decision making. His decision making is very poor. However, there is a lot of positivity, and that's because Amad Diallo has been seen training for Manchester United, which is massive. If we can get him into this semi-final, the first leg, that would be absolutely huge, because I think we would at least win the game or draw. And that's all we need. We need to get 1 or 2 goals up against Athletic Club. But without Amad Diallo, that will be difficult. And that's because, from what I've seen, Athletic Club actually have the best defence in La Liga, which is not good, and it does not fill me with hope at all, because Manchester United do not score goals. We've scored hardly any goals this season, and that's because we don't have an experienced striker. The strikers we have are just Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee. Of course, Zirkzee is out injured, and Zirkzee is not an out-and-out number 9 for me. He's more of a creative player. He does create for other attackers, but we don't have that out-and-out number 9, which leads me into the summer transfer window. We are looking at Liam Delap, who I think we will probably get. I think Chelsea are also in for him as well, but I think we will get Delap. But I'm not really positive about the signing. Yeah, I like the player. He's had a good season this season, but we need experience. We need a Victor Osimhen or a Victor Gyökeres, and it don't seem like we're in for any. I don't know where Osimhen's going to go, but it looks like Gyökeres is going to go to Arsenal, which is not good for Manchester United. It's not what I want to hear. And of course, Gyökeres would be Amram's number 1 choice, because he did work with him in Sporting. He turned him into the machine that he is. He's scoring. The other day he scored 4 goals in one game. Victor Gyökeres is exactly what Manchester United need. And I'm sorry, but in games like this, where you need to break down a team that's very good defensively and actually have the best defence in La Liga, a player like Victor Gyökeres would work wonders, which we do need next season. Of course, there are a lot of transfers going in and out, a lot of rumours going around. Of course, Matheus Cunha is nearly confirmed, pretty much. Fabrizio Romano does report that Matheus Cunha is nearly done. It's nearly a here we go deal. They're just working on the final details for Cunha, which is positive, because he's not too young. He does have that experience. He has that Premier League experience as well, and it seems like he has the mentality. Of course, people look at it like, oh, he's going to flip out, this and that, but he has character. I think it's a very positive deal for Manchester United, but we do need to beat Athletic Club in this semi-final, because like I said before, we do need Champions League football massively in order to make signings in the transfer window. Players will not come to Manchester United, our targets, if we don't have any European football, which we won't if we get knocked out of the Europa League, which is why I'm saying this game is the biggest game of our season. The game against Lyon was, now the game against Athletic Club is. Because beating Lyon means absolutely nothing if we get knocked out against Athletic Club. If we go away on Thursday against Athletic Club and lose 2 or 3-0, I don't see how we're going to bring it back at Old Trafford, especially with our attack. We'll just be freestyling it, just like we did against Lyon in that last leg. But scoring 5 goals against Athletic Club, I don't see that happening. Because like I said, you have the best defence in La Liga. What's your score prediction? Drop a comment down below for this first leg. I want to see your score predictions in the comments. My score prediction is, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. We're away from home. I'm not too confident about scoring too many goals against Athletic Club because of their defensive record this season. They are a tough team to break down, and they are performing well in La Liga at the minute. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. Let me know what your score prediction is. Let me know who you think is going to score the goal. My goal scorer is, of course, going to be Bruno Fernandes. I think everything depends on Bruno. Everything goes in and out of Bruno Fernandes in terms of goals and assists and creativity for the team. So I think either Bruno Fernandes will score or assist. I think if he don't have a good game, Manchester United will not perform on Thursday. So I'm looking forward to the game. I am nervous, don't get me wrong. How do you feel about the game? Drop a comment down below as well. But let's go United. It's a nervous one, as you can tell by my match preview of this one. I am nervous about this game, and that is because of the defensive record. And Manchester United, of course, don't score too many goals. So with that being said, thank you for watching the preview. You've been watching SOP True. Peace. Let's go United. Come on.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the Rockets, and they take on La Celeste.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And the starting 11 for La Celeste.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Stanway. Just the challenge that was required. Conte. Can he play it in? And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Bowie. On to Bale. A really top-notch piece of defending. Now, who can he play it to? Girassi. And La Celeste with acres of space to attack. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Gareth Bale. McAllister. It's a good Rockets move in the making. He must finish! Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just a lack of composure. He should score there.
Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Andrew Robertson. Nick Pope. Georgia Stanway. Conte has it. Couldn't hang on to it. Andrew Robertson.
The silver hatchback with the license plate GR55J.
Girassi.
Please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Space to attack here for La Celeste. In with a chance. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Federico Valverde. Could be. And what a magical save it was. And taken short. Bale. And here's Gabriel. Can they put it away? Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Stanway. Pope has it. La Celeste exploiting the space on the flank. And let's give credit to the defending. Doniel Malen. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for this quick preview episode for the Athletic Bilbao Manchester United first leg of the Europa League tomorrow, right here on SOP Soccer. Thank you to True for giving us that awesome recap of the last game and getting us ready for this one. We got a little bit of gameplay there. We'll be following up with some more gameplay here coming soon as well. True's jumping on to get some good footage, and I will get some as well. Getting ready for the playoff pulse. I don't have the camera set up because, unfortunately, the batteries have to charge for our 5 live streams today on the 2 channels of G6 Entertainment, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central and Toronto Sports Insider. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you in the chat. Don't forget to check out at SOP True on TikTok. Cheers. Go Manchester United, go.